I'm in a good mood.
That's very powerful.
Well, actually, wait, where's the paper?
Okay.
Wait,
let's just like figure out what we want to do, because I figured there's no rules.
There aren't any rules.
And we're sovereign. So I created some options for you. I think this one, okay, so these ones are pretty easy to manipulate and work with. They're just like chalk, basically.
Is that oil pastel?
No, but I have a couple oil pastels.
No, that's okay.
Those are soft pastels.
Okay. Oh,
sorry, yes.
okay.
I know, but these are oil pastels, but I only have like these, and then this is a blending one. So I'm not sure if you'll be interested in this.
Wow, no, that looks, okay, I'm gonna start with chalk. I'm gonna start with this.
Okay.
Well, actually, I'm gonna start with this.
I actually was like, I could not find a single pencil in my damn house, and I can't.
Yeah, who would have a pencil?
Well, it's just like
much less a sharpener.
I do have a pencil, but they kind of come to me randomly. Like sometimes a pencil arrives to me when I'm like digging through my tote bag. Sometimes a pencil arrives to me when I'm like in the drawers.
A pencil would never arrive to me.
But if I'm looking for a pencil, it's like Narnia.
Well, that is also why that's like manifestation to me.
Yes.
And that is why I'm in a good mood today too.
Oh,
I found a good manifestation TikToker today, to be honest.
Okay.
I don't know her name. She's in Savannah, Georgia though.
Sure.
And she sometimes like I need a certain, you know how like the medium is the message sometimes? Uh-huh. So so sometimes I need a mean woman from Dubai to be my manifestation TikToker, but I've kind of like moved on from her name, Wizard Liz. Now it's this woman in Savannah, Georgia, who like has a really strong Southern accent, and she's the through line though, it needs to be a mean woman.
Okay, what do you think that's about?
First of all, it needs to be a woman. I'm not gonna I think women actually I've always known them to be much more stronger with intuition.
Wow. Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay. Do you think that connects to like your like newfound religiosity?
Yes, I literally had like, when I went to Atlanta, which I went to Atlanta for Ariana Grande, I had a full-blown religious experience.
Yes.
But yes, so it has to be a woman. I just think they can create their reality in a way that men sometimes, like, it's a feminine energy. Not everyone has feminine, masculine energies. Like, to me, like, I've always known women to be stronger at like creating their reality, in my humble opinion.
Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna question that's your reality. So.
And exactly.
So like, there's kind of like that's like the
well,
beginning.
That's what she said to me today. Was like, just make a decision and stick. Like she was like, make a decision about your reality. Yeah. And just stay there.
Yeah.
Once you made the decision.
I would say, as someone who's like, I guess, you know, like a woman, I guess, on a technicality or whatever, it's like you can't really like. It's like I feel like a lot of times like women are flops and losers too.
That's fair.
But I think that's also when I'm a loser, that's me creating my reality as a loser. Like it's like I've done that.
Yeah, because you're so good. No offense. Maybe I'm doing like gender essentialism at this point.
No,
but like,
I mean, it's like listen. I think that for sure, but it's okay.
Right.
Who cares? It's like at some point, it's fine.
Yeah, but like I think everyone has the power within them. I think for some reason, women are more in tune with it. I don't like. Naturally. Maybe that's controversial to say, but
I wonder if it's because you feel comfortable around women.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I definitely feel more comfortable around women. That's like the story of my life right now. I definitely feel more and in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we should talk about how we met. Is that okay?
Yeah, go for it.
We met through the Asian American identity.
And it's so amazing that way, because I feel like and not to say that I was resisting my Asian American identity, but
never.
It's almost like stupid to resist it.
Yeah, there's no point in resisting it.
It's almost like I have like a bratty teenage parent relationship to the Asian American identity, where I'm just like, ugh, if you must. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I'm like, I guess.
I mean, it's begrudging. It's begrudging.
It's like you're annoying to me. Like,
I also don't know.
Would you say that we're self-hating?
I don't think I hate it. Do you hate it?
No.
Though?
No. I just feel like there's no room in the Asian American identity for brown trash, which is what I am.
I know. Same. And I'm like, what do I want from Asian American? Like, what could Asian American identity offer me today?
Yeah.
Should I try drawing this apple?
No, actually, I wanted to let's talk about it first, and then we can get back into like.
Yeah. Then if we want.
If it goes there. Okay. So you can also go upways or sideways, whatever you want, and you can decide.
Oh, like.
It's up
portrait
to you.
Or
yes.
landscape.
The good news is that you're gonna choose the composition, so you can sort of make.
Oh, you want me to like put the apples in a way that I would draw them.
No, like it's well, we can reorient them. I just like sort of put them here on this cloth.
No, I think we should. For some reason, I'm like, that's God's will right now.
Yeah, okay.
Apples should be where they are.
Okay, that's cool. But then you can sort of like create the framing of it how you want. Like,
girl, you're overestimating like the framing.
Like, okay, meaning like if you want it to be, if you want them to be small on the page, if you want them to be big, if you want them to be like if you want it to be like.
What if I did like a study in apples and there's like multiple apples?
Yeah, you can do that too.
Okay, I think I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I've always wanted to be able to do that.
Okay.
Like an apple study.
Yeah, no, I love that.
Yeah. What are you thinking?
I think I'm just going to do like a still life, and then like just like I don't know. I'll figure that out later. That's like one awesome thing is that you don't really need to plan too much because like, I feel like. How do I get into this? I feel like a lot of times people think that like, oh, if you're making a painting, like you know what you're gonna do from the start. No, it's like one mark is like just information. You're kind of like excavating the image. Like one mark is just
really?
Yeah, you're kind
That's
of just
how I feel about writing too.
Yeah, it's a lot like that. It's a lot like you're kind of just like putting down marks so that you can like sort of like gauge if that's correct or if you need to adjust.
Really? You don't? Okay.
You know what I mean?
Well, you once told me that drawing and learning how to draw gave you a new perspective.
Well, yes.
On the world.
Well, yes. I mean, speaking of flop summer 2026, back in college, I was flopping really bad, and I took painting 1.
And it changed your life?
It literally changed my life because it's like, I feel like, well, it's like people think that like you, just get into it.
No, I'm like, no, keep going. So.
Well, it's just like, I think that like it changes your like relationship, like the relationship between your eyes and your brain.
I know, because it's literally like a. Yeah,
it's like
I bet that's true. I mean, I'm sure that's true.
And it's like I feel like people think that it's like this like crazy mystical skill, and it's like really not. Actually, like the skill is actually in like your weird kooky vision. Like it's like the actual rendering is just a technical skill. You know what I mean? Like it's like
interesting.
Like someone, it's the way that like you know in Girls when Marnie. Have you seen Girls? Please.
Yeah.
You know how like sometimes like I'm speaking to people and I think that they're like media literate and then they haven't even watched Girls.
I have definitely watched Girls.
Okay, but you know how like Marnie, like,
and it's good.
Like she would sing and she was like a beautiful singer technically, but like it wasn't the vibe.
Yeah.
So it's like there's like technical skill and then there's like vision.
I know.
You know what I'm trying to say? It's like when Charlie XCX was on like Subway Take and she was just like, music doesn't matter as much as art. So it's like the technical skill, it doesn't matter as much as like the vision you're applying to it.
Well, I think I was talking to my roommate about this in terms of pop music because I saw Ariana Grande live in concert, and she's fabulous technically.
Right, of course.
But she also is the rare common, and I don't know how you feel about her, but she's the rare because she can be controversial. But
she's not controversial to me.
But she also to me has a vision.
Yeah.
She can articulate something about her reality and the world in a way that is not just based on like technical vocal ability, which she has in spades or whatever. But I also think that people can really cling to like a vision, like Charlie. She's not necessarily like a vocalist.
I would say that she like owns the fact that she's not a vocalist, and she still makes like really beautiful. I would say that like despite the fact that she's not a like what you think of when you think vocalist, I would still say that like her vocal performance is stellar. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's like doing it her way. Like she went her own way and she made it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like it's not like oh like it's not about the vocal. I think it is. I think in Charlie's instance, it's like somebody who doesn't have like technical vocal whatever the hell, but I think her vocal performance is really interesting and people love it. Like
people do love it, and I
love it.
But I was trying to write this like essay a while ago when Rihanna. It was 10 years this year since the debut since that album was released, and it was basically Rihanna's last album.
Basically, it was.
It was, but I mean, she's whatever. She may be releasing another one, but I doubt it. But she wants like 6 kids. Did you know that?
That sounds kind of like that. Yeah, I feel like I know women like that, and she, yeah, absolutely.
She really I think she loved being a mother. But anyway, and which more power to you. But she basically I was writing this thing because Rihanna is like one of like the last like descendants of this like lineage of like pop star machine factory where like like Britney, Justin Timberlake, even Beyonce, like they would like sign these like insane contracts, multi-year contracts. They would have to pump out. Rihanna pumped out like 7 albums in 7 years.
It's crazy to think about like the album cycle back then, because now it's like, oh, we wait whatever like 4 years for a Lorde album.
Yeah.
But it's like it's like some, okay, like literally I think about like being a One Direction stan. Like I felt like that was a lifetime. That was that was like 5 years.
No, I know. That was 5 years, and Rihanna was like 7 years.
Yeah.
Like she released like so many albums. Like her first 7 albums were all within like less than a decade, and she like basically was like, it's hard to believe that it was fully her artistic vision. Like pop stars are like always like especially I feel like back then in the whatever 2000s 2010s, like you think of them as like vessels for like, you know, like producers, gay guy stylists, like executives. They all put their little like things, and they become this like vessel for like pop music. But I think there is what the essay was trying to say. I don't know how I'm gonna say it, but like there's something to be said about like the skill of being a muse, or like articulating a vision. Like Rihanna to me is like the like paragon of like, she has a style, a swag, like that. She put a spice on everything. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, I feel like when that's like, I mean, the thing is like, this is like, I guess I'm scared talking about like female celebrities, you know what I mean? Because I feel it's like, no.
Goes there.
Not in like a stan way, but because I feel like I'm like, it's so easy to accidentally say something that's like, I made that up and I'm not fair, and I'm not being fair to them, because like, again, like these people are so larger than life that they're almost like make-believe people to me. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, but I'm like, I mean, like the fame machine is so like toxic, but even like sometimes it's like toxic in this way that almost feels like Disney villain vibes. I don't know. I feel like there's, well, anyway, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
But like, so anyway, this is like literally just like, whatever. So, but I feel like it's like, it's hard to be, it's like being a star is like so, it's like a thing. You know what I mean? Like it's not like, it's like somebody, like not everyone can do that.
No, and you have to like, not everyone can survive that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like it's that, not even just like not everyone can serve that. Like not everyone can like.
Yeah.
Like that's like stamina.
You like can lose you truly can lose yourself.
You're like whole shit is on the line. Yeah.
Anyways, I saw Ariana Grande.
How was that?
It was truly incredible. Like, that was part of the religious experience.
Of course.
That I had that weekend, where I don't know, like no one really sings like that.
No, I know. She's like
no, like
yeah, she's
it was
amazing.
really like jaw dropping, and I was really engaging in like true diva worship. Like,
do you think that's like a big part of your heritage?
Diva worship?
Yeah.
Yes, it definitely is. Rihanna was actually like, I think which is kind of random, but like Rihanna was like my first foray into like, I think stan Twitter even. Like I was like Navy. Okay. You were Directioner, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, diva worship, and then you know, I think through the end of my high school, like you look to fandom, like it kind of like defines how you consume media at certain points. So like I was like just standing. That was just my orientation towards consuming pop music, and it became really intense at certain points. And then I was like, I'm like actually too mature for this. You know how it ended was when K-pop. During COVID, my COVID obsession was K-pop.
My K-pop obsession was like, it probably was in the grand scheme of things 9 months, but it felt like that.
It felt like, I literally was late to K-pop, and it felt like when I was in it, I was there for like, it felt like it could have been 8 years that I was a K-pop like.
No,
K-popper.
I actually, yeah.
That's what they call it.
I feel like this is actually so embarrassing, and this is so insane. And sometimes I think about this, and I'm like, Amina, what happened to you? But like, so my first like K-pop song was "Boy with Love."
Who's that?
BTS.
Oh, I don't.
That's okay. Well, that's okay. No, that's okay. So, but I need to spell this thing out. For you.
Spell it out.
So, "Boy with Love," like I don't know what happened. It cast a spell on me. Like
the song?
Yes, like the song, the music video, like each of one of these little motherfuckers' hair colors at the time. Like it was
What year was this?
This was 2019. This was like spring of 2019. Yeah. And basically like something happened to me. I don't know what happened when I hear like the opening sort of like notes. it's like I'm somewhere else. Like I don't know what it is. Like I wanted to buy a hot pink suit because they all wore hot pink outfits like in like the music video, and it was like, oh, that like whatever, the vibe is hot pink, and I was like, oh my god, like look at me, do you think I'm wearing hot pink? Like just be real.
No, I mean, yeah.
I actually have to tell you the most shocking part. So the year is 2019, not even the beginning of 2019, like April.
Okay.
And I listened to my first ever BTS song, and so then fast forward to the end of 2019, my Spotify Wrapped is giving us not just your Spotify Wrapped for 2019, but for your 2010s. And I need you to understand that I did give my life to One Direction. I have a CD signed by all 5 of them. Like I'm like on that shit. Yes. And like I know it's like one of my most special
5?
things. Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
That's really impressive.
I know, it's really special. But on my Spotify Wrapped in 2019 for the decade of the 2010s, Boy With Love was my most listened to song.
Of the decade?
Yes.
That's crazy.
I know.
And I have some crazy Spotify Wrapped situations. That's really for Boy With Love to kind of come up in the end.
Yeah. Come
up from the back or whatever. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's really crazy. Low-key, K-pop isn't good. Is that okay to like? It's not.
I mean, like, it's like actually, it's like literally not okay for you to say that.
I know.
Be careful.
Yeah, but. Well, here's my thing is like I never listened to the boy groups.
Well, that makes sense to me.
Yeah, I never got into the boy groups. The girl groups is where I was at.
Of course, and that I see. That I see.
Yeah, that's on my face. You can read that.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think there was a moment where Blackpink like kind of like, which by the way, I will say that, like I don't think Blackpink is that good in retrospect. Like, but I was at the time obsessed.
Yeah.
At one point with Blackpink, and then I got more in like. Twice released alcohol free, and this is all like COVID, so it was like actually sadder because like they were doing their performances like
I know,
you know what I mean, like it was actually sadder.
I know.
But I was really in the weeds with it, and you know what, I think the girl group music can be good, but most people aren't in K-pop for the music.
No,
you know what I mean?
No, I mean honestly, like, well,
it's not about the music.
Like when I was like standing BTS like that. It like and I'll tell you like straight up, like the draw for me was that like they all sort of like talk about their like mental illness and how like they're kind of sad a little bit, but in this way where they're like empowering
in the
each
music
other.
or like
no, like in their
in
interviews
their
or whatever.
tracks.
I mean, actually sometimes in the music, like, but it's like, and so it's like you would have these things where like these beautiful boys are putting on this like kind of performance of like.
Totally.
I mean, and it's like such a spectacle, and like, and I will say like forever, like they're so talented, but like,
they can dance.
Yeah, for sure.
They can dance.
Yeah, but it's like they put on this like this beautiful spectacle,
and they can.
But also they're talking about how like depressed, like how sad they are or whatever. You know what I mean? And like some of the songs.
I didn't know that about BTS.
Well, I don't know if it's like they're talking about how sad they are because of course they're like so famous that it's like I'm sure there's like quite a lot of shield between like their actual feelings and that, but it's like I think that there was like a sense of that they know that like their fans are like a lot of times finding them when they themselves are not feeling so great about themselves.
Yeah, that much is true.
And
they know that.
And so like a lot of the songs would kind of be about like sort of like waiting for like a new day type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, and
wow.
Yeah. And so it's like I would listen to it and I would see this like beautiful. It's like they create this like beautiful world where it's sparkly and it's like colorful and it's beautiful and you can like live in that world and be like, and I'm depressed. I know you can really live. I'm alone and lonely and I'm depressed. And actually, you know what? This like reminds me of something I've been thinking about lately a lot, which is like, well, obviously we talk about being like so mentally ill all the time.
Famously,
but,
yeah, famously.
Well,
that's like one of our.
I know. Yeah. But it's like, you know, it's like I feel like I'm gonna romanticize my mental illness.
You are.
Well, it's more just like here's what I'll say. I think that like. In my mind, everything is so dramatic. Everything is so heightened. Everything is so like kind of like sort of scary even, and like yeah, everything is so like dramatic. And I also kind of just like love beautiful things. So like that shit is in there too. And then like, and I feel like that is the like lens with which I like see the world. So I'm always a little bit like,
your reality.
Girl, there's like a fucking cinematic score in here when I'm walking to the grocery store.
I know.
You know what I mean? And I'm not saying like, oh, like this is like it's beautiful to be depressed or whatever, but it's like whatever. It is what it is. It's like if you're mentally ill, you can't just be like, oh yeah, my life doesn't get to be, I don't get to see anything nice about my life until I'm healthy again. Like, it's like, okay, well, like right now I am.
That was a convincing argument. What you just did.
What?
Romanticizing in that way.
Well, it's like this is how I see it. This is like my life.
There's no reason to wait.
Yeah, why? Like,
it's basically romanticizing your life.
Yeah, I'm romanticizing my life, and like right now, it's like I feel like it's like Lana Del Rey question for the culture. It's like I'm a glamorous girl.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like, this is just. I do genuinely think that like if I saw things for how they actually are and not like the dumb like sort of like make believe things that like my brain tells me, then yeah, I would probably be healthier. And honestly, inshallah, I hope that happens for me.
I know.
But in the meantime, like let me just be like let me just not like think that this is like terrible, because also like this is a really common thing. I don't think I'm like special for being mentally ill. Everyone's mentally ill, and it's just like, you know what I mean? I like this is like not. Sometimes I think that like when you're like down in the dumps, it feels like this is like the wrong way to be a human being. Like it's like I don't know, I'm like faulty, but it's like, well, whatever. You know what I mean? Like it's like
I mean, at a certain point, if you pathologize yourself and think that like if you view your life through the lens of like the DSM and you're like, so this is wrong with me, this is wrong with me, this is what's wrong with me, then like what do you like where do you go from there?
Exactly. And I feel like it's a lot easier to be like hard on yourself and like sort of judge yourself for like things that are really like normal and common. And like I don't know, it's like if we were to treat mental illness like a physical illness, which I don't know, I don't know if I have complicated feelings about that, but it's like I think that they're like different for like a lot of reasons.
It just depends on where you are at.
Exactly.
With it.
Yeah. But it's like if we were to treat mental illness the way we treat physical illness, it's like you wouldn't judge someone for being sick. You know what I mean? Like, and you wouldn't tell them that they have to hate their life until they're healthy. Or you wouldn't tell them that it's like bad to romanticize like illness. It's just, I mean, illness is like a normal part of human the human experience. You know? Yeah,
it's also hard to like if you really think that many such cases, if you really think something is like wrong with you and you're sick, like you can take that and run with it in so many different ways. Not that you're not, but like
no, totally.
It's just like it's hard. It makes you feel like something is wrong and that it's uniquely wrong with you.
I think it's a lot easier to be like, I think it's a lot easier to be like, this is just sort of how it feels and how it looks to me. And I'm not like loving it all the time, but like it is just how it is.
I know.
You know?
Radical acceptance.
Yeah.
Literally
so it's like,
radical acceptance.
Exactly, yeah. So I don't know. I mean, it's like we were talking about like BTS and stuff, and it's like I don't think it's like nefarious or bad to put like a sort of like a kind of sweet lens on like your suffering. Like I think that people like it's like I think it's a balance. I think it's a balance for sure, because like I don't think that like I think suffering is like neutral. I don't think it's like, you know what I mean? Like it's just like it's like it happens. Everyone will experience like bad times, you know? I don't know. I feel like am I talking like, what am I saying?
No.
Sometimes I'm like, girl, what the hell are you talking about?
Well, I mean, this is famously like why Lana Del Rey was so powerful.
Right.
She did provide that cinematic score.
Yeah.
She provided a score, but I think people were also angry at her because she obviously she romanticized.
Right.
She did the romanticization, but I mean, well, here's the thing: is that most people people take it too far.
Oh, sure.
And most people can't take a song or like and be like, well, this is just like part of me. They that is kind of a fandom thing too, but like they fully immerse themselves in like that identity.
Right. But I mean like I mean I think that people do this with like religion too. It's like I'm sure there's like really beautiful kind of like ideas here that are like very life-giving, but easy.
I know.
Easy, girl, easy.
This thing that I'm writing right now about Hinduism is like basically like the way South Asian people get Hinduism is very much like it's basically a system of social hierarchy and like a cultural organization tool.
Yeah.
Like it basically is like based on your caste, your family name, your like where you were born, what language you speak, whatever. Yeah. And like organize a society that way. Whereas like white people get to take Hinduism and be like more free with like they use Hinduism to get more free. Yeah. To get free, Lana Del Rey.
Right.
And I'm like, why not? Why can't I do that?
Yeah. I don't know.
You know what I mean?
I don't know why you can't do that, but that argument is definitely trying to be made that you can't do that.
Yeah, like it's like let me do that.
Yeah.
Like I want to do that.
Let me.
Yeah, like, let me do that.
Yeah.
So that was part of this, like, religious experience I had in Atlanta, too. I was like,
Yeah.
I can just, like, take what I want from whatever I want. Like, it's really not that serious. And I don't know, like, lately, like, lately life has been demanding that lately life has been demanding that I have faith. Is what I'll say.
Right.
Yeah.
How are your apples?
This is kind of like I only made one.
No, I also only made one. I'm not like the most thrilled with it.
Yeah.
But like,
it's kind of hard.
It is hard, but honestly, you have to trust the process. Like.
Yeah. How was your week?
How was my week? Honestly, I went a little psychotic this week. I think completely understandably. I think that basically, like, now that my life has kind of like calmed down a little bit, like with like, you know, like the cancer, like my husband has cancer. Well, he doesn't anymore. But now that that's sort of calmed down a little bit, I think it's like kind of all just like hitting me at once that was like really crazy. And I know that sounds.
So you weren't like when you were going through it.
You don't have time.
You don't have time to like.
You don't have time.
I
like,
wouldn't.
Yeah. No. Of course.
No.
But it's like you don't have time to think about
That's
stuff.
crazy. Yeah.
It's
like hitting you.
It's like it's like every day stuff is happening. It's kind of mundane. There's nothing to do. It's like it's not even like I could have done anything like in the moment. I just kind of had to like go through the motions of what my life was then. But like it was like so emotionally taxing and it was so weird. I still don't even think I have the words for it. But it kind of just like you are like like stuff is happening and then you're discarding. Like you're like my brain. I'm like literally like dumping things out of my brain every single day. Do you know what I mean? Like it's crazy. Like life is it's like when your life is crazy, you're just like, okay, like do not have time for that memory storage. Like bye. Like you know what I mean? You're just like and like it's like it was I mean it's not even I don't know. It's like and I wish I could say that in the moment I was stoic, but I wasn't. Like I was absolutely
I was like, were you stoic?
I was absolutely like having mental breakdowns all the time back then, but like I don't remember any of them. Like,
oh really?
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like it's just like I know that they were happening because I know that I would like have therapy and I would be like crying or whatever. But like it's like but totally. So anyway, no. But it's like
no. Yeah.
It's like and I think it just like makes you remember that like the psyche is fragile, and I'm not above that. I think I am sometimes. Sometimes I think that I can like.
I mean, the psyche is fragile.
It is.
Like
it's like sometimes I think that because I'm like an intelligent person, I can like sort of like see what's going on and then like counteract it. In fact, I think that like seeing what's going on sometimes is like it like aggravates it even more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, trying to like outsmart it or like
outsmart like difficult, like you know like life being difficult. And
so now you're like in a place where it's all hitting you that it all happened.
Yeah. And it's so strange because I can sense that people are either being very careful around me just to like probe my like emotional state, or they are maybe like trying to just talk about something else entirely, which I think I can sense that those are both like considerate.
Yeah.
Like them being considerate to me, but it's because it's like it's not like I want to talk about it all the time, but then it's also like
it also happened.
It also happened.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't have a neat way to wrap up like how I was doing earlier, but all that's to say is that randomly I stopped feeling that way a couple days ago.
Oh really? Well, in a good way?
Yeah, in a nice way. I just was like, okay, like you know what? And like you know me talking about like romanticizing like you know your life. It's like in a lot of ways like I had a beautiful year. Like I spent a lot of time with Asad and like girl. The thing is, we love each other, and it's like it was beautiful. You know what I mean? Like we got to spend a lot. It's like we got to spend a lot of time together, which it's like even though we live together,
a bond,
of course,
for sure.
Of course, and it's like why shouldn't I see my life that way? You know what I mean? And like right now, it's like we were sort of like facing like our mortality in a very serious way, and it's like we are so lucky that everything that went right because like if even one of those things like didn't go the way that it did, like everything would be different. And you know what I mean? It's not even like
I do know what
it's
you
not.
mean.
It's like 100% of the things that worked out the way that they did are the reason that everything's fine. Because if like 90% of the things that worked out the way that they did, like then the whole situation would be very different. You know what I mean? It's like so on one hand I'm like, wow, what a relief, everything is like okay. But then on the other hand, you're just kind of like, okay, so like even if I like dissociate through a difficult period of my life, like ultimately, like, it's gonna find a way in. It's gonna find a way in.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to just sort of be like, okay, so like this summer I am sort of like taking it day by day still, and you know, listen to my goddamn music and like walking around, and like, so what if I think that's in a way beautiful?
No, seriously.
I don't know.
Let them.
Let them, literally. I mean, yeah.
I think that. Do you know that this is the year of the fire horse?
Absolutely, I do.
Okay. Do you feel anything about that? Or like,
the thing is, like, I feel like it's like at the beginning of the year, I was like, oh my God, it's the year of the fire horse. And then everything like happened. And then I like really didn't get to like, I don't know, like, I kind of just like brain discarded.
Sure.
That it was the year of the fire horse. But I mean, why don't you talk about it?
Well, here's what happened is that like within like the span of, so the Lunar New Year was like around February, I think.
Yeah.
And it was like a convergence of a lot of different like religious holidays. I think I told you this. Like there was like, I think either Ramadan started or it was literally Eid. Okay. No, it must have been Ramadan.
I think it might have been started.
Yeah. And then I don't know, there was like a Catholic holiday, then Lunar New Year, then a lot of things were also happening in my life where I was like, I got laid off. I had this like weird relationship thing end, and then I started a YouTube channel and it went off. For me right now, the year of the fire horse is like, everything is like, it's like a cleansing fire. And like, I'm kind of like rebuilding the land from like the fire.
Like Little Fires Everywhere vibes.
Kind of,
okay.
Yeah. And like, I just am like, it feels very destructive, but like I feel like this year's very destructive right now. Like it's like, there's a lot of like, it's hot. And there's like a lot of chaos and like things are literally like being knocked down, toppled over, whatever in my life. But like also there's a lot to rebuild.
Yeah.
And there's a lot to like appreciate about rebuilding myself from quote unquote the ashes.
I know. It's so like, the laughter when things start to get poetic.
No, I know.
You did not hear that.
I roll. But this year has asked me to like really like be true, find myself again. As what was it, Lost and Found, Addison Rae. And I lost myself and found myself again. And I don't know. I know that's like kind of cliche, but
well, it's like
it is what it is.
Yeah, sometimes it's like, I don't know. I think it's like, you know, when you're like, I don't know, when like Miss Mood has arrived to your door, and then you're like scrolling on your phone, and then some corny shit starts like making you cry.
Yes, that.
Sometimes like when I think that's corny or cliche, it's because like the portal is closed for me, so I'm not able to receive that. But like when it's open,
I know.
Don't laugh.
No.
It's not funny. You know what I mean? Like, don't laugh. It's so real. Like,
I mean, like, also, like, I think, like, I don't know if you feel this way, but, like, one challenge of this year is truly, and this is kind of my, like, religious experience in Georgia, was, like, I'm truly trying to give myself over to faith in the universe right now. Like, I feel like I spent so much of my life, like, wondering how things are going to happen and like planning and scenarios and like so much of my mind is occupied by like those, like, it's like an anxiety, but it's also just like a instinct to like figure everything out and like step by step, and it's like a safety thing. But like the more that you like, and this is I guess a very common understanding for people, but like it doesn't help to like plan every possible scenario of every single thing. And sometimes you just have to be like, okay, like, universe, like, I'm surrender. Yeah.
And so that's why you're feeling religious, because you're
because it's
submitting.
Like, I'm literally spiritually submitting, I'm surrendering, and I'm trying to give, it feels a little bit like a like, I feel like there's a little bit of a gap for me. Like, I don't know, I'm trying to give myself over, but like it's a little bit hard, I think.
Of course.
You know,
it is hard because it's like you're kind of like second guessing your survival instinct.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I know.
It's like it's actually like it's so annoying when like you have to like be like, okay, I actually feel like I'm doing too much, because I'm like, and who told me to do that?
I know.
You bitches. It's like, that's like what I'm like programmed to do, is like to try and like take kind of like agency over like a situation. And then like sometimes you're just like, oh, you can't. And then I'm like, oh, am I an idiot? No.
Yeah.
I feel like whenever I have to like surrender, I'm like, you guys gaslit me in the first place.
I know. Well, I mean, when you realize that like the thoughts in your head are like literally not your own.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like sometimes, and this is what the mean woman in Dubai once said to me, is like, not to me, but on video.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, it could have been too.
Yeah, well, she came into my life for a reason as well.
Right, of course.
But she literally was like, a lot of times, like literally like the devil or like some like sort of negative energy like can put thoughts in your mind. Like your thoughts are not always your own, is really what was the essence of the message. Is
I got invaded.
Fully like a parasite.
Yeah.
Of like another, really.
Literally.
I mean,
do you think we're going through psychosis right now? No. Wait.
I'm like not sure, but like I would prefer this to like whatever I was doing before. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, like if I'm going through psychosis, like
have empathy.
I mean, and I would literally rather be doing whatever I'm doing, right? Saying all this like
nonsense.
This basically being like a sermon, but like this being the rambling, but like I would rather be doing this than being like the miserable like person I was even days ago. Even hours ago, like I'm literally like today I have a good mood for no reason.
The only person I am is who I am right now.
I know. The only moment we have is the present.
Anyone I was yesterday, fake bitch.
Yeah, like who was that?
Betray. Yeah.
We can decide to be anyone, whatever. Like we keep going on this, but like we can decide to be anyone we want to be at any given moment. Because all we have is the moment, whatever. I'm like, we have to like,
No, yeah. Well, actually, do you want to talk about your shirt?
Yeah.
Well, I think that's a good way to start.
Yeah. Okay, let me like put this down for a second. So a little bit of background. Like I'm not really like a crafty person. I feel like you're not understanding the gravity to which like
This is not you.
This is like this. I'm first of all, spoiler alert. I made this.
Well, I know.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I made this, but I don't make things.
Yes.
So, anyways, well, Aamina and I have bonded over like a few things. One is meeting at an Asian American networking event
which is crazy. Asian American networking event. How did I find myself there, and how did you find yourself there? Well, we actually have to. I don't know.
I don't know God, but God first, but but
God
I don't know
first.
how. I don't know how I was there. But anyways, I was there. We met. 2, we bonded over the fact that she immediately clocked me. And now we kind of like send cryptic messages about our mental health like every day to each other. Yeah. We're like, and so basically like we're kind of like, well, we're writers first and foremost.
Of course.
So we kind of are like, we had a long conversation about essentially feeling like flops.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And we came up with these 2 phrases that kind of, I don't know, encapsulated like the starting point for our summer, for our lives right now, for the year of the fire horse, which is really the beginning of the rest of our lives.
Of course. And it always is.
So I made, for Amina's recent birthday, happy belated,
Thank you.
I made these shirts with iron-on letters. I chose mine to be, my phrase is flop summer 2026, which was kind of like the yang maybe, and yours is chopped is the vibe, which is the yin, so yin and yang. Yeah,
I like it. I mean, I think that like whenever, okay, this is gonna sound like a humble brag, but it's really not. I just like don't know how else to say it. But it's like whenever I tell people that I'm like feeling like kind of like a flop, like they always seem a little surprised, and I don't understand that.
They're surprised. Like, why would you ever feel like?
Why would you feel like a flop? And I'm like, part of me is like confused. I'm like. It's almost like irrelevant. Like it's like what it's like what you think is like almost It's like to like when you feel like it's like not working, or or like your attempts are not like, you know, you're putting in energy and it's like not coming back to you the way that like you're trying to. It's like that's just how it feels, and like that's just sort of part of life. And like I don't know. I like I'm not even saying it about me. Like it's just kind of
general.
Like, like that's just how it is.
Rules of the universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, and when I say like, oh yeah, I'm feeling like this like girl, Everyone's like trying to like come up with like evidence for why that's not true, and I'm like, no, like I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
I'm like I'm embracing it.
Yeah, we're leaning in
because it's like it's kind of good to remember, like, I don't know, recalibrate a little bit, you know.
Yeah, it's also like you need the flop in order for there to be a success. Otherwise, nothing is. You know what I mean? Like
or especially like a specific kind of success. Like I think that sometimes like you need to like I don't know, like regroup a little. I think that like
we are kind of regrouping.
Well, yeah, I definitely like zoom out. Like in the day to day, can it be miserable? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But like, it's like you zoom out and you're just like, Miley once said it, and better than anyone ever will. Mm. I may not know it, but these are the moments I'm gonna remember most. Yeah, just gotta keep going.
Yeah, that was really.
Yeah.
The way I actually knew what you were gonna say.
I love her. Oh my god.
I love her.
Actually,
she's
I think
Sagittarius.
Before there was One Direction, I was
number
Miley.
one.
She was I was like, yeah.
I actually went to like, no one cares about her most recent album. It was like Something Beautiful. No one cared about it.
That's how you know she's real. That's how you know she
is real as fuck. But she like I was randomly somehow I was a top fan of Miley Cyrus, which is kind of random because she was never really in my like Spotify rap, but I was a top fan of Miley Cyrus in New York City, I think like 2 years ago when she released this album, or maybe a year ago. And I was invited to the launch of the visual album for Something Beautiful, her most recent album. And she was there.
That's so special.
She was literally there, looking gorgeous. But it was funny because she literally, for that album, made a music. It was a film album. What do they call it? A visual
album.
Yeah, a visual album. It was fully like
that's awesome.
It was awesome, but then it's kind of rare because she never released it. Like because it didn't do good. Like the whole album like kind of like flopped in a way. So I don't know if that like if the visual album is even out there. Anyways, I was there.
So you witnessed
I was in a theater.
You witnessed something that's not there anymore.
In the Lower East Side, and I was
Which one?
I forget what it's called. I'm bad with that. But it was fun. I went with my friend. There were a lot of influencers. You know who was there? I think Avantika.
Oh, period. She's everywhere.
She's everywhere. She's gorgeous. But she was there, and a bunch of other like people.
She's everywhere.
That
She's
kind of
so
known in the faint. I know. I know the faint contours of my mind. I'm like, I kind of know who you are, but
Wow.
Yeah. Anyways, love her. And Miley, she's a real one.
Yeah, she is.
She's a true real one.
Like, I think that she's like sort of like one of those people that like her time was never gonna appreciate her. Like I don't know. She's just like. I was thinking about her recently because like so I'm doing this reading at the end of July. Which, by the way, if you're free, you should come. But I'm doing this reading at the end of July, and like they're putting together this like zine.
I would love to.
I told you that they were putting together a zine, which is why I made it.
Yeah. Who is it?
It's a new one. It's called Angel Treaty.
Okay.
They do it at the Parkside Lounge.
Cool.
And
I would love to be there.
And so anyway, they just like sent us questions, and like one of the questions, like just to like answer for the zine, and one of the questions was like, what's like a piece of art that like really, really inspired you as like growing up? And like the thing is, like growing up, the art that inspired me was like middlebrow, like Disney Channel, like TV. It's like, you know what I mean? Like for me, like to be honest, like I'm not even trying to be like funny about it. It's
No. We're not trying to be like
yeah, you know what I mean? But
I know
like,
exactly what you mean.
But it's like, to me, like the shit that I was like so dead serious about was Hannah Montana. Like Hannah Montana, to me, like the literal, like you cannot get more glamorous than Hannah Montana. Like she is everything, like legitimately. And I was like, and I literally
her
like
Malibu home, by the way. Anyways,
I know. And I was like literally like thinking about her because like, well, one, like I will literally never forget buying the season 1 soundtrack.
Oh yeah,
because
CD.
it was my family's first time buying something on the internet. I'm very sure. I'm very certain that was our first, like my parents.
iTunes?
No, like ordered something online.
You bought the physical CD.
Yeah, and I ordered it to my house.
Oh my god,
because like it's like you used
yeah.
to buy things at the store. You used to go to Target and get some. You know what I mean? Like
totally.
And like
was that your first album?
My first album was Metamorphosis.
Okay. No, I love that. You had Metamorphosis before Hannah Montana. Yeah.
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 Yeah, Hilary Duff was
that
like
tracks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah. But yeah, like the Hannah Montana soundtrack was the first thing that we ordered, and my parents like for sure thought that like our identity was gonna get stolen, like because like
That's
putting
so
yeah, and it's
interesting.
like it's kind of crazy because it's like I was like dead serious. I was like, no, I need it, and it was like I pre-ordered it, like we pre-ordered, and they were suspicious about that too. They were like, what the hell is pre-order? We're putting this shit into like
Wow.
the internet, and yeah, because like but I was like, I want it out the day it comes out, and I want it in my hands, and I literally like would stare out the window like for the UPS truck. I'm not kidding. And as soon as it dropped, as soon as they dropped it off to my house, I went downstairs and I got it. Like I was like,
God.
my
That's
life,
actually very sweet.
my life is on pause until that Hannah Montana CD comes to me.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It used to be like that. Your life would be on pause until a package came.
Yeah.
One of my formative shopping music CD moments was, well, first of all, the first thing I ever bought on iTunes was I Kissed a Girl, Katy Perry, and So What, Pink.
Wow.
Which is really random.
That is really random. But yeah, no, yeah.
So I Kissed a Girl, but then one year, I think it was probably like 2008 or 9, my dad started this random thing of like buying the Grammys nominees CDs. You remember those? Like
yeah, like a compilation.
A compilation of all like the songs that would get nominated. And he started like in 2008, and this was the year of Back to Black.
Okay.
Like Amy Winehouse.
Yeah.
And this was also like kind of around the year of like MIA, Paper Planes being nominated.
Yeah, wow.
So here I am on like listening to like my first like American music, because I like really grew up on like Bollywood, and then like randomly made the switch at one point because girls started playing it on the playground.
One day you have to.
Yeah, you have to make the jump, and I made the jump, and it started literally with 2 British women, Amy Winehouse, and to this day, Amy Winehouse is really important to me. But
I feel like I like Amy Winehouse is like not like a heritage artist for me, but like everyone I know who like that was their girl, like is like so much more fabulous and interesting than me. So I kind of have to like you know what I mean? Like she's one of those people that I'm like, I wasn't like tapped into Amy Winehouse as a child, but like I was wrong.
it's literally, it was. I mean, I remember. Oh my God, imagine how crazy this was. This is the year that I was in 7th grade when she died. And we were tasked in our Spanish class with doing like a memorial for like someone who died. So I guess I didn't know what other people were doing. It's like a take-home assignment.
Oh, you did? So people were doing like their grandparents?
People were doing their grandparents. People were doing family. People were doing John F. Kennedy. People were doing literally like people who died. Like famous like politicians, like people like these like luminaries or whatever.
Oh my God.
So here I am trying to be straight in 7th grade.
And you failed.
I pull out Amy Winehouse.
You failed.
Pink feathers, like it was just like there was a paper plate involved somehow.
The thing is, I feel like you actually understood like the assignment completely. Like it's like, did you think that like other people were also gonna like? Were you like, surely someone else is also gonna do Amy? You were like, I'm not even. You were like, oh my God, like literally, like I'm doing the most obvious girl in the world, like the.
Sometimes like it really like the fag jumps out. Do you know what I mean? Like you just kind of have to like.
Mm-hmm. You just like have to be who you are. Like
it was truly uncontrollable. Like something possessed me to like do a whole at-home project, glue feathers around a paper plate, wrote Amy Winehouse, memorized a Spanish like speech about her in Spanish. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
And you probably thought you were probably like, I am never telling anyone about this.
Yeah.
And here you are.
And I mean I presented that in front of the class at that point.
And how did it feel? How did it feel? Like take me there.
Well, I could tell, like, you know how, like, there are moments where, like, you take something out and, like, you can sense a reaction. So I hadn't even started, and, like, I felt it in, like, the pit of my stomach where I was like, okay, like... Okay,
you were like, in that moment, I messed up.
I was like, ooh, like, this is ruining my cover right now. So then I kind of had to be, like... I did it, but I was trying to be like kind of like self-effacing about it.
You were being like, this is a prank.
I'm like, I was like,
this was like me. This is like because I'm too
irony.
You're like, yeah. You're like, I'm so like.
Yeah, I'm like, edgy. This is like, obviously she just drinks a lot, like that kind of thing. But I actually feel really bad like for making a joke at one point about it in Spanish, because now I'm like, I should have never made a joke. But whatever.
No, I know. It's sometimes like it's like, I don't know, it's like sad, but like sometimes like you just think about how like it's such a common survival mechanism to like just like make fun of somebody and like make a joke at someone's expense because you think that it's gonna like protect you. I don't know, obviously it's like And the thing is, like, maybe it's
Middle
like,
school.
I know, and it's like, you know, and it's sad because, whatever. But it's like, I don't know. It's like, I think that, like, girl, cruel world.
Cruel world.
Okay, I think these apples are better. I'm gonna start painting.
Those are good. This is where I'm at. I don't know if they'll even show up.
I mean, yeah, maybe not. Honestly, if you like...
Do you have any tips?
Yes. Okay. So I think that, like, stop thinking of them as, like, circles, or, like, stop thinking about them as
I'm
that.
kind of, like, doing things.
Like, I would say, like lean into
Outline?
lean into the things that, like, make them wonky, even if it feels a little dramatic. Like
I'm scared.
Well, it's like, I don't know. It's like, okay, I don't know what the apples look like on your angle. Let me look. Okay, so it's like, this one is wonky as hell. So I would say, like, really, like, exaggerate it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I would do, like...
One time we had an art teacher that arrived in our 8th grade, and she was like a really hard art teacher.
Like, I don't know, that, like, literally that is where I would start. I'm not even kidding.
Okay.
Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, I feel like then you can sort of, like, actually start to, like, carve it out.
I wonder if they'll.
I don't know. I don't know if they will. I don't know if they will, but you know what I mean? Like, I feel like kind of like the most like I don't know, defining characteristics, just like go with that. Don't like draw like the generic apple and then like try and put them in my opinion. I think it's
I'm
better
very
to,
open.
I think it's better to like whatever like the strongest first line is that you see, that's where you should go. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. And that was mine too, the strongest first. Anyways.
It is. I mean, it's a strong one because it's like so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, what I was gonna say too is that like, so you were asked like your inspirations.
It was like, what's a piece of, it was the question, one of the questions was like, what inspires you? And then one of the questions was like, what was a piece of art that you loved as a child?
Yeah. I mean, I would have a similar like
yeah. I mean,
lowbrow
like,
response or whatever. Like, middlebrow maybe.
Yeah. It's like, it's not like it was high art.
Like, yeah.
Like what?
I know, like when
know?
people like if you were ever like, okay, sometimes, and I'll admit to this, sometimes like, you know, in the shower, you're like, oh, what if I'm being interviewed? And you just kind of like rehearse like
Absolutely.
an interview, and like you're like, wow, I would be really good at being interviewed. But sometimes the one question I ask myself is like, what are your inspirations?
Mm-hmm.
Like, who are your inspirations? I feel like a lot of people, especially writers, maybe would say something a little more like, well, here's what I would say is that like the world building and the like
of pop stars.
Yeah,
I agree. I 100%. I was like, I think you're about to say my favorite thing ever, which is like something I think about all the time, which is like, as a writer, my like kind of like idols and my inspirations are never other like, you know, writers, like traditional writers. They're always like filmmaker, pop star, like musician. Like, it's like, I can't really explain it, but it's like, it's like not just the thought and the words, it's like the sort of like the house you build around them that is like so fun and beautiful, and like I don't know, it just like makes me, I don't know, you get it. But yeah, I absolutely 100% like feel like when I think about like, so like it's like when I think about like whose creative lineage am I following or whatever,
I know.
I never think about like a novelist.
I never think about that. I never think about putting myself in the framing of another writer, but I'm really inspired, especially just like the way that they build themselves and the worlds around them, and the kind of through lines of their work. I'm like, that to me is so much more like the sheer like feeling of like listening through like some like Lana Del Rey's like oeuvre or whatever, like that is more the feeling I'm trying to capture with writing versus like, I don't know. Yeah. No, I 100% I'm like with you. A classical writer necessarily. I'm 100% with you. I feel like I mean, I think it's really like amazing when someone else actually, because like sometimes I do feel like people say that like and they mean it, like, oh, I'm sure. I just more like, power. I just like do not relate. But I also like, it's like, I think it's like, I also at the same time feel a lot of envy for people who like were just like I don't know, like, okay, for example, like David Lynch, that he's like an adult discovery for me. You know what I mean? But like there's some girls who are like genuine freaks, like that sort of freak. Like I feel like I was like a different kind of, like, I don't know, that like regardless of like what kind of girl I was and what kind of, it's like that style of art was not available to me at that age. You know what I mean? And so I am genuinely envious of people who have like these like, you know, unique references to like kind of like auteurs like that. Yeah. Do you think it's their parents? Sometimes I think it's their parents, and sometimes I don't. Like sometimes I'm like Tumblr. Yeah, sometimes I think it was Tumblr. I mean, it's just, yeah. I mean,
But
Yeah.
I think that
enough.
it's very cool. I think it's very cool. But yeah, and I also don't think that what I assign to them as like what makes them cool and whatever is something that like is like incongruent with what we're saying, which is like ultimately like David Lynch is like very world buildy as well. Like it's like he has his own language, and if you're watching a David Lynch movie, you automatically understand that like his work is not following the logic of like, you know, real life, and that's very appealing. And it's like the same way that like Lana Del Rey has like a sort of like, you know, kind of like a little dollhouse of her sort of like aesthetics,
characters, stories.
Exactly.
Oh, so good.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I definitely absolutely like sort of like think of like I don't know, of myself as like I'm like middle brow bad taste. Yeah, everything. I love it.
Me too. And I'm not even trying to like I think one common instinct, which I think is fair and people make a lot of money off of it and it's like very cool in some ways, is like intellectualizing or like making middle brow or low brow like highbrow to kind of like repackage
subvert.
it. Yeah, and like subvert and be like, well, this is like actually like kind of like to make it's more of like a thing of like, well, I'm actually kind of cool for liking this.
Yeah,
you know
I know. I mean, I don't. Yeah, I do know what you mean. I mean, I think that like
this like thing that is like low, like reality TV is like one example of that. Like people are really intellectualizing reality TV in a crazy.
I think it's a little ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I think that like ultimately
I think so too.
Some people are watching reality TV and I'm sure they're doing it intellectually. I mean, you talk about reality TV from a very like kind of like all sides sort of lens. But it's like I think some people are using the internet and like social media in a very like high thinking kind of way, and some people are like addicted to their phones. Sometimes both, but I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like I feel like you can be like, I feel like you can be like watching like cinema in a really like hyper consumption sort of way.
I know.
And you can also be
That's
doing
what
it in a really nerdy way, and it's like I don't think it's about like what you watch that makes you.
I agree.
Cool or whatever. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Because it's like hard, like because one thing I said about Love Island was like there, regardless of like how much you like think you're above it or like your analysis of it is like you're still watching it, you're still consuming it. Like the way that you think you're consuming it doesn't make a difference in the fact that you're
exactly
like you're still watching it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I genuinely, well, it's like I think that like we're gonna have to talk about reality TV at some point, but
let's do that.
I don't really watch reality TV.
That's okay.
It's not.
I wouldn't recommend it.
It's not because I think I'm above it at all. Because I
would be surprised.
It's just that it's just that it's not like it's just like not my thing. Like it's not because I think I'm like too smart for it. It's also just like a lot. Like it's just a lot of. TV.
It's a lot. It's also very like. It's a medium that like has its own logic and like sense of like fandom, and like there's like a kind of like a loud feedback loop that I feel like is really part of consuming reality TV right now, whereas like I feel like even just like a few years before, like maybe in the last decade, like it was a much more contained universe where like you could watch, it was mostly like where you could watch it and be like, this is fucking insane, is anyone else seeing this? And you wouldn't know if anyone else was seeing this. Because like there wasn't like a fucking Reddit for it.
Right.
Like, but now it's very much like, because people on reality TV know that they're being watched, it just changes the whole vibe.
I know.
Yeah.
I agree. I feel like reality TV is like people go on reality TV because they like couldn't get on Disney Channel.
Yeah, I mean,
when they were kids.
They were all. I mean, a lot of it is like they're trying to be famous.
Right.
Like they're trying to be famous, and it works out in like weird and mysterious ways that they are, but not in the way that they thought they were gonna be or whatever. But like,
yeah, I feel really like I think that, and I like feel like I don't want to say this, and I'm always afraid of like condescending other people for some reason on their choices, but like I like genuinely feel like going on Love Island is self-harm. Like I'm not even kidding. Like you have to like really like.
Well, you have to want to be an influencer really badly.
I know, but I think that there's like ways to be an influencer and like kind of like be healthy. Like not. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just feel like Love Island is like psychological torture. Everything I've heard about Love Island, I feel bad. I'm like it feels sick to engage with these people. First of all, like I don't care how hot you are, like being naked 24/7 with cameras on you every single second of your life is
no phones, limited alcohol, like 1 drop of alcohol. They don't have any access to like music. They can't talk to their family or friends. Like it's like a whole thing.
That's like
they don't even know what time it is.
Yeah, that's a disorienting experience, and I wish that like I don't know. It's like I get that it's entertaining for people, and like I think that especially because like people have like I mean, discussing dating is kind of like all we ever fucking do nowadays. Which I mean, listen, granted, I understand that like that's not my. I don't have to. Like,
but Love Island isn't dating to me.
Right.
Like people think it is. I'm like, it's not.
I know, but I think it's like it gives the people, like it gives like America like something to discuss their own paradigms of dating for. You know what I mean?
I know.
Like,
it
it's
literally
like
does.
some guy named Jason is going to remind you of somebody that like ghosted you last year. Like it's
and
just
then you're gonna make it like a macro thing.
Right. That's what it's
like,
about.
girl.
And it's. I mean, it's like the thing is like obviously like everyone I love watches Love Island, so it's like I'm not like.
No.
I'm not like disconnected from it or whatever, but yeah, it's like I think I just sort of feel like I literally like hate to even say this stuff because I'm like I don't want anyone to think that I'm like actually you're a bad person for watching Love Island. I don't think that.
I don't think you're bad. Yeah, I don't think you think that either.
Yeah, it's
not
really
like
it's really just
that.
like I struggle to watch that.
Well, I think the problem with Love Island is that like not, and I kind of talked about it a little, but it's like these kids are like not kids, they're our age, but like they're not rich. They're not like, they're literally from like, a lot of times they're from middle of nowhere towns or like just like mid-sized towns.
Right.
They're from secondary cities.
Yeah.
Or like sometimes like Miami vibes, but like also like really could be anywhere. They're not rich. This is like their one chance.
Yeah.
And you can smell it on them.
Yeah.
Like this is their one chance. Like because Love Island makes celebrities.
I know.
And like this is their chance to stop being like a fucking medical equipment salesperson.
Right.
And they can finally like go to fucking LA. Like that's really the conceit, the underlying conceit of it. It's not love, obviously.
Right.
But it's watching these people compete for fame.
Right. It's like yeah.
Under the guise of like a dating show.
Right.
Which is dark. Which is what makes me feel fully uncomfortable with it. A lot of times is like these I think every season I've watched, there's like these people who have like these full psychological like breakdowns, especially like the women, like
right.
It's like a true hysteria moment where they're like, I know, like you don't even know like how much the producers have egged them on or like what they've said, and like you don't know the full extent of it, but you just see these women kind of like freak the fuck out, and it can be really disturbing. in other words,
of course, yeah. I mean, I think it. Yeah, I hear that. I mean. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like again, like for some reason, I like.
You're reluctant to criticize it.
I'm in the mood right now to bite my tongue because I feel like if I start talking shit about Love Island, not that like I feel like if I start talking shit about Love Island, like some like misogynist is gonna be like, yeah, actually, like I don't know.
Yeah,
it's like
the people we're aligning with against Love Island are not like the best.
Right,
either.
like I feel like
they're
that's
not that cool.
Yeah, and it's like it's like
they think they're better than it.
Everyone thinks everyone's. It's like yeah, no.
I certainly don't think I'm better than it.
I mean, I don't watch it, and I certainly don't think I'm better than it. I just, you know what I mean? It's like...
Are you watching anything right now? Do you watch TV?
Yeah, I actually, like, don't really like TV.
I know, that's what I thought.
And it's, like, it's not that I haven't... I have liked TV in the past, but, like, for some reason, like, I'm not that, like, into... Like, it's like, when someone can make a show that's, like, as good as Girls, and they've tried... they've tried and they've failed so far, in my humble opinion.
Right. I'll let you know if that
I'll
happens.
let you know, but it's like I ultimately like
I don't think that's happened.
Like I legitimately think that TV hasn't been good since Girls.
I struggle with scripted. I tried watching this like Jennifer Garner vehicle yesterday. It was called like 5-Star Weekend or something. It was just like kind of women being together in Nantucket or something.
Okay.
I don't know. There's something about like scripted that like really like
it's just not your thing.
I wish it, but I need it to be like. I think it's like a huge. I think that is like a failing on my part, is that like I can't like fully like lock in with like.
Okay.
Sometimes I can. In the past, I have with girls or like, I don't know, a lot of other things, but recently like it's been hard for me to find something that like truly speaks to me.
I mean, I think that's true for me too.
Yeah.
And it's not because it's scripted. It's like I think I just struggle with a lot of television right now. Like I don't know why. Like I genuinely haven't even given it much thought.
I'm gonna watch Maddie's Secret tonight, which I'm actually excited about.
Okay. I'm actually so behind on movies because I couldn't go to the movies this year.
I'm actually really excited. I haven't seen a movie. I don't watch a lot of movies either, but I'm excited to watch it.
I just saw Obsession finally. I think I'm the last person in the world to finally see Obsession.
I haven't seen it, but how was it? And you can spoil it for me.
Well, here's what I'll say. I don't like scary movies.
Oh, I don't. That's why I'm never gonna see it.
Yeah, and it's like funny scary, but like, why am I screaming in the theater?
You were screaming? Yeah. I would scream too.
Yeah, I was screaming.
That's so scary.
There's like one specific jump scare where, and I'm not apologizing to the theater.
No, yeah.
The movie was scary. I got scared. Like,
I get really scared too. Do you get scared with like murders or like real? Like, do you get scared of ghosts?
Yes, I get scared. I mean, it's not the concept of the ghost that scares me, but it's like, how perverted are you gonna make this shit? Like, how, like,
really, it was perverted.
It's like, I don't know. I think I just felt very claustrophobic watching that movie.
What is it about again? It's about someone who gets really obsessed with like a girl who gets obsessed with a guy.
Yeah, it's because he like basically like does some witchcraft on her. Because he thinks it's a joke. He thinks it's a joke. Like he like just goes to
I didn't know he did that.
He goes to like a witch store and he like wishes that she would love him. He thinks it's stupid, and then
see, like that immediately would scare me.
Yeah. Right. So that was sort of like the vibe, and
she's obsessed.
Yeah, and she's obsessed, and like you kind of understand that it's not really reversible.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's not reversible. So you're like, I'm feeling stressed. I'm feeling, you know what I mean?
I don't know if you relate to this, but part of my like issue with like a lot of television, which is why reality TV is easier for me, is that I like feel when there's like a narrative tension or like some sort of like cringe or like there's like this like I literally am such an empath that I feel it too hard.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Or there's uncertainty in the plot. I'm like
literally like my sister and
I'm scared.
My sister and Asad, whenever I'm watching TV, they make fun of me because I watch TV like this.
No, like
I'm like I'm always like
like I can't. I get really scared. I also that's why I don't care about spoilers either because I'm like, just tell me.
Right. Yeah. I also don't care about spoilers. I also don't care about spoilers because I don't think that the spoiler is what makes the story good. Like, you know what I mean? Like, or it's like this, like me not knowing.
Some people really care about spoilers.
Yeah. Like it's like,
which is fair.
It's like, yeah, I get it's fair, I guess. I mean, there's like I wrote this like essay about how like I don't think spoilers are a big deal.
Oh, you did?
I did. Yeah. For mixed feelings.
Oh my God. I have to read that.
But yeah, it's like
I agree.
Well, yeah, it's like, you can like watch the Titanic over and over and over and over again and know what's going to happen and
still enjoy it.
I bet that if I watched the Bible, I would be like, Jesus, don't get up there. I'd be like, don't go.
Wait.
Don't go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Huh. Yeah, I just know a few people in my life who are like really like, do not spoil. Like even with like Love Island. I'm like, girl, like, are you serious?
It's not that deep to me. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, it's like, okay, fine, I get it.
Someone was really trying to like prevent me from knowing like who got eliminated on Love Island. I was like, you can tell me, like, don't worry, like,
right,
you're safe here. Like, you can tell me.
It's like I feel like when you're watching like or when you're on the internet, babe, if you're on the internet, it's your fault. Yeah. That you got spoiled.
Also, like,
it's your fault that you got spoiled.
But that's also why I watch like reality TV that I can make a certain distance from because I just don't have like any like. I don't get like so invested in it. For some reason, it's like, even though it's supposed to represent some sort of reality, it's also like less real as a form of content. Because
it's like, one, you know it's real, but then you also know that these people signed up for.
Yeah.
But it's like.
There's also like, it's like the narrative tension is literally like the stakes are low most of the time. There's not like.
Right.
Especially like if there's like I literally cannot do like, I've really like some of the worst experiences I've had in theaters have been like suspense movies.
Right. Just tell me what happens.
I'm literally on Wikipedia getting scared from the description. Like that's what I used to do when I was younger. Like I would read like descriptions.
You seem like a Wikipedia kid.
I would be on Wikipedia scaring myself to death, reading Chucky 1, 2, 3 plot summaries.
Why would you read those plot summaries? To connect with other kids at school?
I don't know. I think it's the same reason people like read like or really listen to like true crime. Like they just want to they just want to feel scared. But I got so scared that it was like really bad. I don't know. Why do people want to feel scared? That's my question.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I think that they are mental ill in a different direction than us.
I really don't get true crime. I really don't get it. True crime. Dude, and I will go ahead out on a limb and be like, I look down on that.
Yeah, and that's totally fair. Wait, actually, you're gonna love this. This is so funny. Okay, so, well, it's not funny, but like there's a girl who has my exact same name, like first name, last name, same spelling. And
really?
Yes. And like, and I've like always known about her because like when you start Googling yourself as a child,
sure,
like,
sure,
so,
sure.
so, you know, whatever.
Oh my God, what are you about to say?
But like, so basically like there's like a missing persons case of a girl with my exact same name. She was like 6 years old. She's a little girl. And from what I don't know the full story because I was a child Googling myself and I was like, okay, I'm just like not gonna look at that. But like from what I can tell, it was basically just like one of the parents like took her to like Pakistan.
Oh, that happens.
Yeah. And so anyways, like fast forward to maybe like last year.
That's so scary though.
Yeah. Fast forward to maybe last year, I get a DM from a random like white woman and she's like, hey, like,
oh my God.
I don't know if you know about this podcast, but it's basically like some true crime podcast like covered this story.
And they're wondering if it's you.
And like I guess some woman thinks that she discovered me. She like found me and she just like wanted to let me know that in case I didn't know that I'm missing.
That you're missing.
Yeah.
And that you were kidnapped.
I know. I mean, it's like not funny because it's like, well, I don't know what happened to this
that
girl, but like, yeah. But yeah, like, it's
but that
like,
happens though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, but yeah, no, it's like these girls, they really want to take it into their own hands. And
I also am just like, it can't be good to like have that burst blasting in your ears all the time. Like how many times do you need to go over that story? It's just like, it's like really scary. Like that to me is like Fox News basically. Like just hearing the same thing, like the same kind of scary world, six scary world.
Well, it's like my mom, like it was obsessed with Dateline and now she's like one of the most anxious people I know. And I'm like, well, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, you know, like, it's like,
exactly.
what are you going to do? Like, I didn't tell you to put that on. Like,
I know. Thank God my mom watches like Shark Tank and like
oh my God, I wish I was
International.
I'm like, Mom, can you get a little entrepreneurial? Like, where's where's your industrial spirit, Mom?
My mom, actually, I was thinking about this. Like, my parents actually are the ones who introduced me to reality TV because they watched House Hunters International,
okay, which
I loved. Then they watched a lot of HGTV and like Food Network, which then leaned into American Idol and Hell's Kitchen, Gordon Ramsay,
right.
And that's where it all began. Mm-hmm. Hell's Kitchen, I don't know if you knew that show. I'm
like vaguely familiar with
It's like the show where
it's
like...
the Idiot Sandwich, right?
Yes. Yeah. It's the show where it aired like after American Idol. So like, and it was explicit AF. Like they would be like, it was like these chefs, they would be in the restaurant and they would like live together. And like, they were so, like he got so mad at them. He would literally be like, the beef Wellington is raw. That's where it would come.
Right.
It was really crazy. That is how he got his start, low-key.
Oh, I thought it was MasterChef.
No. Hell's Kitchen was before MasterChef, I think.
Oh, wow.
And it was worse. Like, that was truly trash TV. Like, they were really like fucking, like he was really rude to those people.
Yeah. I mean, it's like in my head, I'm like, he can't possibly be that way in real life.
I'm sure he's very nice to his children.
Right. It's like in general, it's like that personality, like you can't possibly actually be that way. Can you? Like what?
I don't know. I've heard like chefs are very like.
Well, totally, but it's like I guess like yeah, it's a cutthroat industry or whatever. Or I mean maybe, but it's like don't you think that like it's like we hear about like fucking like it's like wouldn't he have like an Ellen DeGeneres kind of scandal if he was actually like that? Like
maybe. Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Like
yeah, I'm sure it's a TV personality that is like kind of like what's happening. But he really built it. He built the building blocks of that on the show known as Hell's Kitchen, which my parents sometimes let me watch. Okay, show it.
Okay, so here's what I've got. It's not very good, but you know what? I think
I like the one on the left.
I was getting camera shy.
It's very. I don't know. It's nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. I
know my opinion is like. Okay.
No,
it's like okay.
Don't ever do that. Yeah, no, it's more just like I feel like it's like you know what it is. It's like I'm unsatisfied with it. I'm not even being self-deprecating. I'm just.
I know.
Not. You know what I mean?
You want to push it.
Like I know.
You know you can do better.
Maybe. I know when I slay, babe.
Which I've seen before.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
This is mine. It's like a start.
Yeah, it's a start.
This is like day one.
Show the people.
This is like day. We should keep all of these.
Yeah, absolutely.
And be like, okay, so we have a record.
Absolutely. I mean, I fully plan to.
But it was really fun. I enjoyed allowing myself to do that. Okay.
It's like a good stim.
Yeah.
Even though it's actually like, I feel like people always say like drawing or painting is like a relaxing thing. And I'm like, no, it's not.
Well, it's not. I'm going to try and make it relaxing because for you, maybe you're like.
Well, I think it's like, not like, it's like, it's kind of like, it's like, it basically makes me not think about anything else. Like, it's like, I have to focus on this.
Oh,
it's like,
that's how I feel about video games.
Yeah, it's
Not
like
the
it's
same.
sort of no, kind of. It's like I have like no like my only task is to like make this look accurate or make this look.
It's
how
fun
I
to
want.
do while you're talking too.
Yeah, yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
Okay. Well.
Until next time.